Okay, so for I'm just gonna do like a quick run through as to how I usually prep the table because I think for me, when I actually do so at home, usually there's like food stains, or like you find rice or noodles, or like, I don't know, pasta stains, spaghetti sauce all around the table. And that's not gonna be something that you want on your apparels, especially since you're working so hard for it. So I'll just quickly run through how I typically would clean the table and prep the table, just so that we have a clean slate before we start on any of our projects. So I have my trusty trolley over here with all of my cleaning supplies, and typically what I like to do is I like to use my little dusty broom-ish thing to actually just dust off anything. Yeah, as you can see, I've got some fabric leftovers and stuff like that. And if you come closely to the table, in the next few courses, you will actually see that the table is actually quite stained already, but generally I've sanitized it enough such that the stains actually don't come out anymore. But once in a while, what I usually do is I'll use a scraper just to really scrape off all of the dirt and stuff like that. But anyway, don't worry so much. That's just because this is full-fledged, just working table. So yeah. So ideally, you want to have a table that is relatively thicker. Although what I've also done is I have also used the floors and stuff like that, because especially when we're cutting like circle skirts and stuff like that, you really want to make sure that you have a big enough space. So the floor is great. Just make sure that if you do use the floor to actually just clean the floor. Just clean the floors and stuff like that just before you start. Okay, so I'm actually going to use my general cleaner over here, and then my last step will actually be the isopropyl alcohol. So again, the isopropyl alcohol that I'm using is the 95% isopropyl alcohol. You don't have to use the super heavy grade ones. I think, this is more than enough already. So yes, that's just me. I like to keep things clean. So I hope you enjoy this whole cleaning process. So especially for all of you who want to actually do this as a job, as a business for someone, I think it's super important to make sure that you keep everything nice and tidy and clean, because the last thing that you really want from all of your projects is to really have to redo your whole entire project, especially with a timeline coming up and stuff like that, because that is going to be a lot of a heartache, and I'm saving you from the heartache because I've been through all of that. We've stained the costumes, and oh my god, we've done so much crap that I know what to avoid. And I just want to tell you that this doesn't look like much, but it is everything to me. There have been so many projects where I think it looks great and stuff like that. We had to redo the entire project just because a stain happened, and I mean, no one will expect that, of course, and I won't blame like the team or anyone, like who stained the table, stuff like that. But just clean. I think the best way is really just to clean and make sure that everything is okay. So the next step it would be then for me to use the isopropyl alcohol, and then this is where I would just do the same thing. I'll just spritz it everywhere, and after this I'll do one more wipe down, and then we're done. Oops. So yeah, just do a quick wipe through. And we're done. Now you have a clean table ready for you to start on your projects safely and with a peace of mind. See you in the next lesson.